Hello everyone, welcome to our group presentation. Today we are going to present about micro-teaching lesson plan presentation for GLT's final project. Our group members are Grace Ramona Iwo and me, Claudia Monalisi Pahelot. Next, please. Okay, we go to the first part. This is introduction. For your information, this is the sample lesson plan of teaching grammar from text. So in this lesson plan, we choose grade 9 pre-intermediate with second semester, and the topic is procedure text, and the grammar point is coordinating conjunction. Our time allocation is one meeting for 2 hours 40 minutes. Adapted from kelas 9 silabus Bahasa Inggris KD 3.4 dan 4.4. The teaching technique is inductive teaching. The mode is in-person meeting. And here, there are 5 objectives. The first one is students are able to identifying the structure of procedure text. The second one is students are able to identifying the function of procedure text. And the third, students are able to analyze the purpose of the procedure text. The fourth, students are able to identify the types of procedure text. And the last, students are able to apply grammar pattern, which is coordinating conjunction in procedure text. Next. Okay. We go to the second part, is the learning activities. I will start from the pre-teaching. The first stage will be delivered in 20 minutes. There are 5 teaching procedures here. The first one is the teacher greets the students, asks how they are doing, and ask one of the students to lead the prayer. The second one, the teacher takes students' attendance. The third, the teacher and the students reviewed the lesson in the last meeting about labels. And the fourth, the teacher displays a video song related to the material, namely the procedure text. The last, the teacher displays pictures through PPT slides related to procedural text and asks questions to students about the pictures that are displayed. Okay. There are some materials and its rational value. Here, the first one is a song video. The rational value is from Elasari 2020, stated that music video can provide learning motivation to those students because it refers with sound, image, and text that is similar to life situation. This is like what Renshaw said. There is also plenty of evidence that songs help memorizations, and the rhythm and rhyme of the lyrics can certainly help vocabulary as well. Page 3. And the next is the material of PPT PowerPoint slides using pictures. So, Ozaslan and Madden 2013 concluded that in their study, students learn better if the course materials was present visual tools. They also reported that teachers believed that PowerPoint presentations made the content more appealing, therefore they helped them to take students' attentions. Next. Okay, still with the pre-teaching, the last material is group discussion. Understanding because they can read more comprehensively with their friends in small groups and then discuss the information they have read. This is the statement from Ningsi Barum and Mushin 2021. Okay, next we go to the next part of the second stage is main activities that delivered in 2 hours. I'm sorry for the typing minutes. So the procedural teaching, the first one is the teacher does brainstorming with the students that relates to students' daily activities in making some steps of doing a kind of breakfast or something else. The material is brainstorming. Okay. The second procedure teaching is the teacher continues to give example of the procedural text that was taken from a video. So in this part, the teacher will ask students to find out the structure of text, the purpose of the text, the function of the text, and the type of the text, and the difference between the text one and another text. This is for giving a minute for students to find the answer. They will discuss in the answer with the student. So after that, the teacher will discuss the answer with the students. Okay. For the third one is the teacher divides the students into 3 groups based on students' interest, such as the brownies group, the corn dog group, and the pancake group. The fourth, the teacher gives worksheet 1, which contains the procedure text. In groups, students are asked to discuss the social function and structure of the procedural text. The fifth, the teacher explains the use of the coordinating conjunction, which is grammar pattern. Okay, in this main activities, there are some materials and it's their rational value. The first one is about according to UNSW Sydney Teaching 2016, the main goals of brainstorming are to draw pupils' attention to specific issue, procedure a large number of ideas, and teach individual differences to be accepted and respected. The second material is about teaching grammar in context. Stated by Macfira, 2015, that the advantages of teaching grammar in context through writing activities are the teacher becomes more creative in teaching. Next. Okay. Creative more in teaching English, especially grammar in the classroom, and that the students do not need to memorize the formula and they are more motivated in learning English because the example given is based on their daily experience. And the last material is poster, stated by Widyawati 2021 posters are the perfect media to utilize as a learning medium to boost students' creativity and motivation in learning. So teachers create learning media in shape of posters to encourage students to learn. And the last material is worksheet. Cronbach and Harms 2008 concluded that worksheets are effective in helping students because it can keep students attention on certain objects and form a basis for follow-up coursework. Okay, we still continue with the main activities procedural teaching. The sixth is the teacher and the students discuss worksheet 1. The seventh, the teacher gives the worksheet 2 in groups. Students are asked to make a procedure text according to the themes of each group and make the procedure text into a poster. The poster will be presented in the form of a wall. So the poster will be presented in the form of a wall show. And the last of main activities procedural teaching, the teacher asks the students to see and evaluate the result of the poster from each group. Okay. The next part about post-teaching will be delivered by my partner, Kakak Grace.
Okay, everyone. Thank you, Claudia. So I will explain about the post-teaching. So the post-teaching is taking 20 minutes, and there are 5 procedure teaching in here. So the first one is the teacher gives appreciation and feedback on the student work. The second, the teacher and the students review the material about the procedure text orally. And the third is the teacher gives homework to the students. And fourth, the teacher asks students to make written reflection about their feelings during the class. And the fifth, the teacher asks one of the students to lead the prayer. And for the material, the first part is worksheet homework on Appendix 4, and the next is PPT slides on Appendix 5. And the last is the reflection sheet in the form of sticky notes, and Erika Sari and Agustin's statement in 2021. Reflective learning is important to be applied in the classroom because through reflective learning, the teacher will be more sensitive to problems in the classroom. And next, I will explain about the lead-in. So this is the example of PPT1 that the teacher plays picture to the students that related to procedural text as to lead in to the students. Next is this is the example of the procedure text. So this is the first example of the procedure text in how to make a sandwich. So the teacher will tell ingredients of sandwich and explain the example of the sandwich, also asking the students to find out the structure of the text, the purpose, the function, and also the types of the text. Next, so we come to the first worksheet. So this worksheet for 3 groups that has been divided in purpose to ask students to discuss the social function and the structure of the procedure text. While in explaining this worksheet, when the teacher also explained the use of the coordinating conjunction. Next. So these are the poster will be created by each group. The first is corn-dog group, and the second is brownies group, and the third is pancake group. So this is the last but not least. This is worksheet for homework, and this is for individual. Next is the slide for the students we make to reviewing the material. So as you can see in here, there are 5 points. The first is what material has been learned, and the second, what is procedure text, and the third is what is the social function of procedure text, and the third is what is the general structure of procedure text, and the last one is what are the language features of procedure text. So as you can see here, these are the references for the video song, PPT slides, and the teaching materials. So, all right, that's all from our group. Thank you.